Did the city violate its obligations under an employment agreement?
In that agreement, the city is obligated with respect to anticipated changes to the job description concerning an employee's position and/or changes to the senior program. The city will seek employees' input on such changes and meaningfully take into consideration employees' recommendation on proposed changes. That's the city's obligation, right?
Yes.
Ergo, that's your obligation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes?
Yes, it is.
So what happened instead? Director Black advised Ms. Dodson that subcommittee meetings were ending and recommendations were being developed. Director Black refused Ms. Dodson's offer to help with developing the recommendations.
When did you first begin preparing your August 7th, 2017 recommendation?
I believe it was in June, mid-June.
And did you involve Ms. Dodson in the preparation of your recommendation?
No, it was my recommendation.
You also made a representation to Ms. Dodson back to 101 that Ms. Dodson would have a chance to make suggestions to your recommendation.
Yes.
And that wasn't true, was it?
That's what I intended.
But that never happened, did it?
It did not happen.
Do you know whether she was invited to participate in the formulation of the plans regarding the development of that program?
My general understanding is yes,
And where did you get that general understanding from?
surely from conversations with Michael Black, but probably also with some commissioners.
Okay.
August 2nd, 2017, memo with the attachment of draft recommendation revisions.
I had discussed these with the city attorney, and this is a result of those discussions.
That you're rationalizing the elimination of her job as a performance issue.
All of Ms. Dodson's previous job performance reviews rated her at the top of the rating system.
Well, she sent you goals in February that were you testified were exactly consistent with the senior program subcommittee goals earlier.
She did provide some goals that I thought were very similar to the goals that I had produced.
How can you say that she felt there was a violation of her autonomy if she's communicating in writing that she is supportive of the subcommittee evaluation process?
Well, I can perceive whatever I want.
July 28, 2017, email chain.
Mr. Gardner is sending you an email kind of in the middle of the first page, and he's saying that he had a conversation with Rich, and he thanked us for the heads up and wishes us success. Who's Rich, do you know?
Rich Rosenthal is a city councilor.
Okay.
Evidently, city council members like Rich Rosenthal and Stephanie Seffinger were informed that major recommendations to the senior program were going to be speedily approved. What did Mayor John Stromberg know?
Okay, and then you write back and say, thanks, Mike, I talked to Carnes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Mr. Carnes thinks we should tell Chris right before the committee meeting instead of the day before. I like that approach.
Yeah. I see
Why did
that.
you like that approach?
I liked it. I thought it was good because there was going to be a hard message to hear.
Well, you certainly knew she wouldn't be able to provide any input at that point, right? And you agree with me that you did not seek Ms. Dodson's input on your August 7, 2017 recommendation memo, right?
Not until I gave it to her on August 7th, no.
Director Black handed the August 7th recommendations to Ms. Dodson as she was leaving the room after being told that her position was being eliminated. Ms. Dodson was not previously informed that this was a possibility.
How long did that meeting last?
It wasn't very long at all.
What'd you say to her?
I said, Chris, here's the recommendations. You want to look through it? And then I pointed out that we'd be eliminating that position and that we'd be putting her on administrative leave if the recommendations were adopted.
What'd she say?
I don't think she said much of anything.
And then what happened after that?
She left.
The meeting was 9 minutes long with no opportunity for input.
Did you thank her for her years of service?
I don't think I did.
Did you ever thank her for her years of service?
I don't think I did.
Why not?
I guess it's just not something that I do.
What you did instead was you presented a public document that commented poorly on her performance, right?
I presented a document that had some of my opinions that could be construed as negative towards Ms. Dodson.
Do you think that was a good way to end Ms. Dodson's employment with the City of Ashland when she had been passionate and caring for the elderly and frail senior citizens of the City of Ashland who loved her dearly?
I think I could have approached it differently.
Why'd you do it that way then?
Again, these are in-depth conversations that were had with a lot of different people. It wasn't just me, and those conversations were had with the city attorney.